This is Acadiana's News Channel at 5.
Good evening, Acadiana, and welcome to a special edition of Acadiana's News Channel at 5 on what I think is our favorite night of the year.
It is absolutely our favorite work night of the year. It's
Festival
the Friday
Friday.
night of Festival International, and we got lucky this year.
Yeah, the weather is really nice. It's beautiful so far. We are under the shade a little bit of this tree
Yes, we
because
are.
in the sun it is a little warm out there, so make sure if you're coming to festival you pack your SPF.
That's right. Crowds are starting to gather. There are people starting to mix and mingle in downtown Lafayette. You can feel the vibes. It's a vibe, to say the least.
It really is. It kind of feels like Christmas in a way. Just coming in here from the station earlier today, just seeing everybody starting to pack into downtown. They were doing a little bit of a sound check behind us here at Saint LUS International. They've got some security preps going on as well, but
Yeah.
I think what we are noticing is people starting to stake out their spots.
We're both
for
locked
the
and
night.
loaded with our wristbands.
Got your wristband
ready to
going.
go.
You know, we don't have though. We haven't gotten our pins yet.
We have not. We're going to do that.
We're going to
Don't
do that
worry.
though, because remember to buy your pin. It helps keep festival free.
That's right. So we talked about, there were some iffy days on Festival, but Festival Friday, not one of them.
Not at all. Clear blue skies. The sun is shining. Let's go to the man of the hour, Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo, joining us live across downtown.
Well, beautiful weather out here, guys. Just a beautiful afternoon. You couldn't have much better weather than what we're having out here right now. Temperatures this morning started out in the lower 60s, but got into the lower 80s this afternoon. And tonight, temperatures are going to be absolutely perfect. We're looking at readings mostly in the 70s. As we take a look at that True View forecast, we'll see those temperatures gradually getting down to around 70 degrees for about 8 o'clock tonight. And then thereafter, we're heading down into the 60s. And more than likely, you might need a light jacket or sweater. You'll certainly need one for tomorrow. And of course, Bradley will be talking more about that. As we advance on into tomorrow, fair skies tonight, but tomorrow we do expect some scattered showers in the area. But it looks like most of the action is going to be morning, midday hours, tapering into the afternoon. So hopefully not marring any Festival International events. As we take a look at your 24-hour forecast, we'll bring it down and hold it in the lower 60s overnight tonight, and then stay mostly in the 60s tomorrow. Rain chance in the 60% range, primarily during the course of the morning and midday hours. Then we think rain chances will be tapering off. Of course, meteorologist Bradley Benoit will have the latest. I'm out here at Scene Fado Do. Coming up is Six Hearts from Prince Edward Island. They're going to be the first band on the stage. And then I'm lucky enough to introduce Louis Michaud. He's got a new project coming out, music that hasn't been heard in Lafayette. I hear it's a combination of everything in French and a little bit of progressive rap in it as well. So looking forward to that show. It looks to be a perfect evening for Festival Acadiana. Festival International. Got my festivals mixed up, but it's going to be just a beautiful one. Tomorrow, a few showers, but I don't think anything that's going to shut down Festival. Just bring some of your rain gear with you and dress a little bit warmly as you head into tomorrow evening, especially when we could get into the 50s. And of course, meteorologist Bradley Benoit will have the very latest on that. So that's here live out at Festival, getting ready for a big evening. Now going over to Christina. And she's going to have a little bit more on another element of Festival International. Christina?
Hey guys, I'm here at the Fado Do stage where Festival International does an amazing job of trying to include everyone to come out and be able to enjoy the festival. And they do that by offering certain It's so important to offer festivals.
So we have a lot of deaf and deafblind patrons that want to attend festival but don't have the access to the talent, to the musicality that's being presented by the artists. So they like to come around and support their community as well, but having access to the music is a whole other level for them. So being able to support that community while they're supporting us is just magical. It's really
Coming up at 10, I speak with one volunteer who is also part of the deaf community about why she believes it's so important to include everyone for festivals just like this. Live at the Fado Do stage, Christina Mondragon, KATC TV3.
Well, the heartbeat of Festival International is music, so let's talk about some of the bands and acts you'll see tonight here at the main stage at Scene International. You can catch performances by Ram. They start at 5:45. ADG 7 performing at 7:15, and a festival favorite, Angelique Kidjo, closing out the night here at the main stage at 8:45.
And back over to the San Fado Do stage. Six Hearts is kicking off in just a few minutes. Then Louis Michaud will be right behind them. Louis will take the stage at 6:45. Rob Perillo, I think, is making the introduction on that performance tonight. And Lisa LeBlanc will close out the stage there at San Fado Do. She performs at 8:30. Then over at San Tito's Handmade Vodka, San Salvador begins their performance at 5:30. IFE follows. They take the stage at 7:15. And Tuba Skinny will be closing out that stage there, that performance starting tonight at 9 o'clock.
And over at the Louisiana Craft Beer Garden, Burris is taking the stage at 6:45. Bad Bongo will close out the night there starting at 9 o'clock.
And if you've been to Festival International, you know, of course, downtown really does come alive for Festival.
Definitely.
Thousands of people, perhaps hundreds of thousands of people pack the streets of downtown. And festival organizers say it's all about that atmosphere, just coming out here to have a great time, listen to all the great music, enjoy the food, the culture, everything that downtown Lafayette has to offer. And with that many people come into the area, safety and security, that is always at the forefront of any big event like this. Lafayette police say if families have small children, what they need to do is just pin some important information to your child's pocket just for safety reasons. That includes your child's name, some parent contact information, as well as someone who can be contacted who's not downtown, just in case your child does get lost. They also say there will be more police working downtown for Festival.
We'll be working with our law enforcement partners throughout the parish. So you may see different officers wearing different uniforms. That's something common. We bring in additional support for something this large.
And in addition to those extra police crews and mounted police crews, there are also extra security cameras around downtown Lafayette just for Festival, and those cameras will be monitored 24/7 in the interest of safety.
Safety is key. Well, tomorrow morning, about 1,000 people, Jim, will be gathering early before all the music starts. They're running in the Festival 5K. It will wind through downtown Lafayette tomorrow morning. The race has started 20 years ago. It has become a tradition for families, friends, even co-workers gather and form teams, some very large teams from businesses throughout our area. Things will start and end at the Fado Do stage, and music will continue there for the rest of Festival Saturday. If you're thinking about showing up to register tomorrow morning, you're out of luck.
We reached out our cap of 1,000 runner very quick. We usually just run out just before the race or day of the race, and this year we were blown out by the support or everybody signing up for the 5K very early, so we're ready.
So we mentioned hundreds of thousands of people packing the streets of downtown Lafayette over the course of 5 days for Festival. But here's a question for you. Imagine living downtown among all of that. Well, this week I did meet up with David Maynor. He actually lives in a house between Taylor Street and Lee Avenue that's right behind the main stage behind us. So really just sort of the center of everything for Festival. But he tells me he looks forward to Festival every year and says it's great having that permanent front row spot.
Once Festival comes, this feels like a giant backyard. It feels like everyone's a neighbor. And I think being down here just really extends that, and everyone has that big welcoming smile and embrace that they have for their neighbor.
And I'll have more of my conversation with Maynor on that front row seat to Festival coming up on the late edition of KATC.
Now, if you don't live right here downtown and have that front row seat, getting here can sometimes be challenging, but don't worry. Once again, Festival International and UL are teaming up to make it easy for you to get here. The free festival shuttle continues rolling through Sunday. Now, it's $15 to park at Cajun Field, and you hop on the shuttle there at the corner of Congress and Cajun Dome Boulevard. You'll be dropped off at the heart of downtown at Lee and Berry Streets. The buses run every 15 minutes. You see the times there on your screen. Now, to park downtown, they're only taking credit and debit cards for that $15 charge.
And once again this year, LUS is partnering with Festival to offer free Wi-Fi. You're going to be wanting to take a lot of pictures with your friends. Marcel and I just snapped one.
We did.
Haven't uploaded it yet, but we will in just a bit. But festival organizers do say that network, it's free, it's easy to use, and it is safe. But they do caution against going going to any sensitive sites, for instance, like bank sites, but mostly use that Wi-Fi, that free Wi-Fi provided by LUS to upload your pictures and share your love of festival with the world, make everyone else jealous.
We are very proud and honored to be part of this and offer the free Wi-Fi that will support the technology during the festival as people enjoy their unique and special experiences and are able to share them with one another.
Now, while you're sharing those pictures, don't forget to tag Festival, your favorite band. They'll love to share from your vantage point as well. And while you're here, download the app if you don't have it already. We looked at the app on our way to downtown.
Got the schedule
just to
right
check
there.
The schedule, the festival app, easy, right at your fingertips. And this year, the app has some new things for you. You can use it to register your wristband, sign up for a volunteer shift. Yes, volunteers are still needed, and you can still sign up. And even redeem coupons and discounts that are only available through the app. New this year is an interactive map as well to help you navigate around downtown during festival.
The map this year within the festival app has Google Maps overlaid, so you can actually see where the food vendors are, art vendors that you may want to find, and where each musical performance is taking place, which makes it a lot easier for our attendees to get around.
Well, we know weather is of the utmost importance. Today's beautiful, the rest of the weekend kind of questionable. So on the app as well, it'll take you directly to the KATC weather page. That way you can always remain weather aware during festival.